7 people. Who here knows when a child should start learning?
At birth.
At birth.
Correct, at birth. A child starts learning emotionally at birth. And at 2 months old, a child starts to be able to see shapes and differentiate objects. This is when you should really start teaching your child, is at 2 months, because they can see the differences in different things. The best way to teach your child is to just play with them, really. Playing obviously at 2 months, you just do simple things, but when they get older, you play cops and robbers or Princess Tea Party, and this helps them socially, and this really helps them emotionally also, because it's building a relationship. The most important thing for a child is parent involvement. No Child Left Behind law recognizes that parents are their children's first and most important teachers, and for students to succeed in school, parents must participate actively in their children's academic lives. Young brains work at a warp speed. An infant's brain can form new learning connections at a rate of 3 billion per second. The first 5 years of life are the richest period for learning. A child learns how to speak in 1 year. In an adult, that's a hard thing to do, but some children even learn 2 languages. You can teach your kid pretty much anything that you want to teach them. My son, he's started reading at 2 years old, because that is a big thing that we worked on, because he could not speak, and so we used sign language, and we worked with our reading. And so now at 5 years old, he can read at a 4th grade level. Many parents think that teaching your kid is up to the teachers. It's not their job. You send your kid to school to teach, but really when your kid comes home, you need to work on it too with your kid, because you are the most important thing for your kid to learn. Families have a profound impact on children's cognitive, social, and emotional development. According to Janellen Huttenlocker of the University of Chicago, she says that at 20 months, children of chatty mothers average 131 more words than children of less talkative mothers. At 2 years, the gap more than doubled to 295 words. A way to work with your child is playing games with your kid. Showing them words and making them pick which one they think is right. Anything educational is good for your child. Things like Baby Can Read, just putting your kid in front of the TV isn't going to help them. What helps them is you doing it with them, because they're actually enjoying it. You're the most important thing in that person's life, so they're going to learn the best from you. I think all parents want the best for their child. But just putting a roof and food on the table isn't enough, and we need to work on their education and support the importance of education to our children, so they can feel confident and function properly in the real world. We are who shape our children into amazing people. Your children will forget all the toys, will forget all the trips, but they will remember the special bond that you built when you were working with your child, all the way up to the age of 18. We don't stop when they're 5, we don't stop when they're 10, all the way till age 18 is you are important in their education. According to Michael Murray of the LA Times, he says the education of a child involves a partnership between the school and the family, with perhaps the family being the most important factor. James Griffith from the Journal of Education Administration says involvement of parents in their children's education has long been advocated as an integral to positive childhood development and school success. Mounting evidence has caused educational researchers and practitioners alike to seek ways to bolster parent involvement. Being in child being involved in your child's education is the best thing you can start, and at birth. If you haven't started now, if you haven't started at birth, you should start now. Thank you. Okay. Here's my 7 people.